Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about Ossan the Newbie Adventurer while also talking about I Parry Everything, as essentially they're one and the same. Now this seasons of anime been kinda weak, I'm not gonna lie. Oshi no Go got a new season, but I really don't watch that anime. I'm gonna pick it up, but I really don't watch it. I'm gonna pick it up. If this video gets 5 likes, I'll pick up Oshi no Go. Right, it's on the second season. While also Tower of God's been underwhelming. Slime, those carried over from the last season of anime, underwhelming. Wistoria been cooking. Let's be for real. Wistoria been cooking. That's the only standout anime from this season. Tower of God, when it launched, well, at least for like the first 4 or 5 episodes, was just boss. I ain't gonna lie. But then the animation started to get regular schmegular. Come on now. Took a dive. Like, you seen the previous episode of Tower of God? Bet you haven't. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, with Ossan, the Newbie Adventurer, and Parry Everything, with basically main characters being overpowered protagonists that don't know how strong they are, they're played into 2 different themes. While Noor, I Parry Everything goes into more of the comedic value of more of a parody anime, as they're more focused on the lightheartedness. Yeah, they might focus on it dark, like they're at war right now within the anime, but they focused on the more comedic value. They play more into like the One Punch Man form of parody anime with overpowered protagonists, where it's more comedic, where it's not really taken seriously, where you really shouldn't, like, every fight has no stakes to it, like, for sure. Like, you may see him get roughed up a couple of times, but you know he finna win that fight. While Ossan, there are pretty much people stronger than him, as the Archelium first are stronger than him at base level. Of course, if he awakens his skill, that is only on conditions. It's been stated in the anime that he could potentially he would be stronger than all of them, but since his skill is requirement based, he's weaker than them on base level, but he's still stronger than the adventurer. But they focused more on the lesson that they could teach you, as Ossan focuses more on saying, hey, no matter how old, no matter how young you are, you could get started on your dream right now, and just don't wait until your life pass over and be like, dang, I wish I could have, you don't want to live in hypotheticals within your life. That's what Ossan plays into. While Noor, it's not that deep. It's not that deep with Noor. It's just him not knowing how strong he is to the current cast, and that's mostly the instructors' fault. The instructors did, after he got past every single Royal Academy class, whether that's assassin, whether that's physical enhancement, whether that's magic, whether that's anything, he passed them all. But since he thought, right, and this is within the story, he thinks, oh, I got turned away because I couldn't improve no more. No, it was a 3-month program, dog. And he just completed a 3-month program, and the instructor says, hey, yo, you apparently can't teach you anything anymore. You kind of already surpassed me, so my bad, right? While also Ossan, he's figuring out how strong he is compared to the rest of the world, as he's been around these S-class adventurers, S-class people, S-class everyone, to be fair. Where he has to measure his strength against them and not against common folk. Common folk, super strong, overpowered. Nor, on the other hand, he doesn't really know. He compares his strength to the instructors, but he's stronger than the instructors. He took down a dragon by himself, though. Granted, stupidity, jokes, puts the measure on, a kid that could talk to dragons, talk to monsters of all kind, and control them at will if she really pushed herself. But granted, it's a kid, right? So, in conclusion, they're different anime, of course. They're different concepts of the same no, sorry, they're different themes on the same concept for sure. So if someone says, right, I like both anime because I just like how protagonists are overpowered sometimes and how it could be used as comedic value. That's what I like. So I'm going to defend these animes. But granted, if you told me there's no real story, there's no real stakes, I'd be like, for sure. They could kill everyone right now, for sure. Ossan, we know there's a bigger threat out there that can challenge Ossan and the Orchilium, the S-class adventurers out there. They'll eventually run into it eventually. Right? With Noor, he's the strongest one. Nothing's really beating him. Nothing at all. The dragon was the strongest thing. Now, I don't know if there's stronger people in the manga. I'm saying I haven't read any of these mangas or light novels, so don't, kill me for that. Saying that there's something stronger than Noor out there. As far as we know, Noor is the strongest in the series. Ossan, we know he's not the strongest in the series, and he's not even with the strongest people in the series. That belongs to the Demon King, of course. At the end of the show, they're trying to prevent his revival or kill him entirely. That's their goal, to kill him. That's why they formed such a gigantic party. Noor, just like, I'm weak for real. Why I gotta do this? I'm not this. I am not him. Ossan trying to figure out, am I him? Am I him? I am him. I guess I'm him then. Noor is like, I'm not him for no reason. And I say go watch both animes. Of course, this video will come out after the last two, but I just wanted to explain the differences between the two. The similarities is just, it's the same concept. It's just the show are completely different and the main characters are completely different. As Ossan, you grow. Noor is going to stay the same throughout the whole show, but Ossan, you grow with his character, even within this 12 episode series. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.